Dane, I'm going to put an answer up and everyone's going to roll their eyes and say, obviously, but let me explain why it's not so obvious. All right, so I'm going with the digital whiteboard here from my Microsoft Surface. I'm going Andy and Pat. I'm going Reed and Mahomes. And you might say, okay, duh, obviously, Mahomes is young. They're going to be together for all these years. Do you know how many quarterback and coach duos have won multiple titles in the last 20 years? Do you know the list? It's just two. It's Coughlin and Eli, and it's Brady and it's Belichick. This is not easy. So I think that everyone expecting, oh, they're going to win 5, 6, 7. This isn't LeBron and the Heat back in 2010. This isn't that team. That's not the NFL way. It doesn't happen that way. And yet, I think it would be a crazy, crazy, unfulfilled expectation if Mahomes and Reed don't get at least one more. So I'm going to say they will most definitely win another Super Bowl if they stay together. And I think it might just be this year. It might be back-to-back, something that no team has done in many seasons before this.
Peter, that's like the obvious answer. Are you kidding me? Really? That's the answer you're going to choose, bro. Like, Patrick Mahomes, the best arm talent of this generation, and Andy Reid, one of the top offensive minds of this generation. But it's all good, though. I feel you on that one. And really, the Kansas City Chiefs didn't go to the next level until that defense got right. So I tend to agree with you. But I'm going to go with Deshaun Watson and Bill O'Brien. Can I get it over the bar? There you go. I'm going to go with these two guys right there. First of all, Deshaun Watson, do you see what this guy does when the bright lights comes on? I mean, this guy just elevates his game and everybody's game around him. But then you look at Bill O'Brien. I think Bill O'Brien does a great job of managing this team, calling this offense. I mean, he's doing the Bill Belichick thing, right? He plays the GM role some. He got Randall Cobb, got Brandon Cooks in free agency. So they have some weapons around Deshaun Watson. And then you look on the defensive side, you have that man and J.J. Watt and friends on the other side of the ball. So I think at some point, you're going to see this team, this quarterback, this head coach win multiple Super Bowls.
Well, I think Schrager's answer may put a little wrinkle in my answer because Mahomes and Reed could keep this duo from winning one. But I'm going with Baltimore with Lamar Jackson and John Harbaugh. Look, we saw how unbelievably offensively talented they are, not with just Lamar, but with the run game, setting all kinds of rushing records last year. And then they go out, they get J.K. Dobbins. So they got better this offseason offensively. I think the Marshall Yanda retirement definitely is going to be a tough shoes to fill for them. But defensively, they also got better. So I think Lamar, look, he's the reigning MVP. And when you look at what John Harbaugh continually does there in Baltimore, every single year, they just seem to reload. Defensively, they go out and get Derek Wolfe, Calais Campbell. They draft Patrick Queen. So this year, their defense could be even better than last year, and they were one of the better defenses in the league last year. So give me Lamar Jackson, give me Harbaugh. I think it's only a matter of time before they hoist the Lombardi down there by the wire.
Well, I'm going K squared, Kyler and Cliff. So the reason why I'm going with that is obviously these are two guys that can complete each other's sentences. I think a lot of people discounted Kyler Murray coming into the league. They discounted Cliff Kingsbury. Both of these guys got a little bit of a chip on their shoulder. And like I said, they're getting another year under their belt. And then as we were talking about earlier, you can just keep Kyler Murray upright. You can give him some time. Getting that ball to DeAndre Hopkins, I think, is going to be something to keep an eye on. But regardless of the weapons around them, I think if these two can stick it out in the next couple of years, I think they're going to end up bringing a Super Bowl there to Arizona.